Hey everybody, welcome back to my studio. Today we're going to talk about how to price your artwork. And in this case, this painting right here over my right shoulder. Let's jump in. Okay, first things first. In the old way I would typically price my artwork would be time, materials, profit, things like that. Things that are tangible. I would probably throw in my daily rate that I make as a teacher as my hourly rate. And then beyond that, there's the family deal, the friend deal, what I would price it if I were putting it in a gallery, what I would price it if I were just hanging it somewhere for someone to purchase. The pricing factors are all over the place. So my friend Matt Crawford turned me on to price out because I showed him pictures of this and I was asking him, how would you price this? And he said, throw all that other stuff out of the way. Here's how you do it. And he said, it's $2 per square inch. So I did some research, and some artists who, if this is solely their job, that's what they're doing. But they're pricing it much higher than $2 per square inch. Some of them can be up to $10 a square inch or whatever. It depends on how long they've been doing it, the amount of volume they're putting out, the demand, obviously, of their work. So they can afford to charge a higher price per square inch. So I figured it out. So this painting is 17 by 30 and a half. So 17 this way, 30 and a half this way, and that would come to $1,037. So basically I say 17 by 30 and a half, it gives me like 581, and then say that times 2. So $1,037. So let's look at the old way I would do it. The old way would be that I found some lumber here in my studio. I made this, made out of wood, cut it, glued it together. Let's say 50 bucks. Then I would have the price of my gesso, which I bought a huge thing of gesso 100 years ago. I don't know, no idea what that cost, 20 bucks maybe. Then the price of the white paint. This says it's $6.99 at, say, Hobby Lobby or Joann's or wherever. Then there's the epoxy resin. And the epoxy resin is about $120 for half gallons, which make 1 full gallon. But as you can see, I've used about half of these for this one painting. There's many layers in this one painting. 60 bucks, because I've used about half of it on these paintings. Then there's the antlers. They're real. I did not buy those at Hobby Lobby. So my little brother sent me the antlers. So I asked him to kind of tally up what it would cost to kill a deer. So here's what he had to say. I have notes. So the club dues for a year about $13.50. And a tank of gas, all right, in today's times. Thank you, Joe Biden. $90 to fill up, and he can make 2 trips, so 45 bucks. It's 80 bucks for a sportsman's license. Box of shells runs 25 to 40 bucks, but he's been using the same box of shells for many years now. 1 shot, 1 kill. He doesn't miss. Because it's part of a club, there's seed to plant. That's 100 bucks a person. That's for a year. Mosquito repellent, about 40 bucks a year, depending on how much you bow hunt. Now, if you have new camo or boots or things like that, he doesn't. He has all his gear, so he didn't need to tally that in. So he tallied it up. It's about $25 a day if you hunt every day for 4 months. So with those prices, you get kind of this total. And with my friend Matt's prices, you kind of get this total. At the time of recording this, I've not totaled what it would normally cost me to do mine, so that's why I'm doing this. So I like this new method that my friend Matt introduced me to, and that's how I'm going to continue to price my work. Now, you can go up or down a little bit if you needed to. This comes out at $1,037. I could round up to like $1,040. That just seems weird. I'll probably round down to $1,000 bucks even. I did take the time. I made the frame. I gessoed the front. I taped it all off, gessoed it, just so you know the process. Painted or gessoed it, taped it, painted it, put a couple layers of epoxy resin on it. Each layer of epoxy resin takes about 8 hours to cure. The white line took several hours to sit, and what I do with the white line is one continuous line that doesn't separate or cross over itself. So you could literally find the beginning and follow it all through the painting if you wanted to. Probably can't with the antlers on top of it, but that's how I do it. So it's a continuous line. Then placing the antlers just in the right spot. So I really enjoyed how this piece turned out. All white, white on white, and then with these antlers around it, kind of forming the circle. They're from the same deer, by the way. So those I actually cut those antlers off of the skull cap that they were on. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm really grateful you're here. If you like this content, obviously like and subscribe, and I will see y'all on the next one. I'm waiting for summer so I can crank more artwork out. All right, see y'all soon. My dog is pacing. He's just pacing.